This question is for the entire panel. What do you believe are the top 3 challenges the VA faces in addressing the inadequacy of the Gulf War veterans research programs and the lack of effective treatment? So what are the 3 reasons, challenges that they're unable to address this?
Yes, thank you. I briefly outlined that in my testimony, and I can just summarize them very quickly. The top reasons have to do with lack of expertise in this area among the people who are designing and executing the program. So it's almost as if they're designing a program that is well suited to the mid-1990s, soon after the Gulf War, when we didn't know anything about Gulf War illness. But a lot has changed since then. We've learned a lot, and certainly there's a lot of scientific promise now and scientific information now that could be built on to develop an effective research program to address Gulf War illness, as the Department of Defense has done in recent years. So it's partially the lack of expertise. It almost appears to be the lack of will, just in looking at how Gulf War illness is typically portrayed on VA websites and VA literature, how the studies appear to be designed to actually ignore Gulf War illness for the most part, or minimize it as an important problem. So some of it probably has to do with political will, and some of it has to do with expertise. But I will also say that just the use of funding is totally inappropriate. So much of the funding is used for studies that have nothing to do with Gulf War veterans or Gulf War illness. And so, it's sort of a 3-pronged problem: lack of expertise, lack of intention to address the problem, and misallocation of funds.
Thank you, Doctor. And Mr. Chairman, I've almost used up my time, so I'll yield back.